Hello, fellow mini makers. Welcome to my messy desk. Today, I want to share with you the unboxing of this new miniature kit that I got. My son gifted this to me yesterday, and I'm really excited to see what's inside. I've seen these advertised online, and I've always wondered just how extensive the kit is to make all of this stuff. So we're going to unbox this together and see what's inside. It's by Rolife. It's called Happy Corner Emily's Flower Shop. So let's get this opened up. This, I believe, slides off. All right, there we go. Now let's see what this, okay, opens up, I think, here in the front. All right, there we go. Hardest part is opening the box. So, it looks like we're going to start off with our instruction booklet. It's quite thick. There's a lot in there and quite extensive. In fact, I like the way these instructions look. They are in color, step by step, showing what each piece looks like and how we're going to put it together. A list of tools we need, tools that are included. So we'll flip through just a couple of pages here. I do like the way this is set up. This looks like very clear and concise instructions. Look, little chairs and tables and flower boxes, shelves, wiring. So we have some lighting in this box too. So there is looks like a little lamp there. And I believe I saw somewhere else there were some wiring diagrams. So this is what we have. More little flower boxes, little, look at that, little jugs. And this appears to be the front of the shop, how it all comes together. So overall, I really like these instructions. All the little plants that are included, how to put them together. That's gonna be a lot of work, I'll tell you that. So that's that in a nutshell. So we have a really decent set of instructions here, all the way down to the end, showing the construction of the unit itself, what to expect. I really like that. Good, clean instructions are important. And this looks like a little extra piece thrown in that shows how to do some flocking on some of the plants and how to cut them apart and put them into the tubs. So that's good. We have good instructions. So let's move on. Okay, so here's our first bag. We have some, this looks like a lot of metal pieces, metal rings, wire, couplings, beads, what could be maybe hanging lights. I'm not sure, but everything is quite nice looking, sturdy looking. So now we have, okay, so this is obviously for work on the plants. We have some little red, what looks like berries on stems. Those are adorable. That's gonna look really cute. Oh, little jars and glass balls. I think these become like little oil lamps or something inside. More planters. What looks like stamens for some of the flowers, perhaps, and some wood dowels, even a paintbrush included. And here we have the greenery. I believe this is what we saw in the instructions for the flocking and stuff. And there's some, yeah, I can see that in there, the green, yeah, that fine powdery stuff that will probably add glue to the tips and sprinkle it on to give it, you know, a bushy sort of look. So those look really nice. Oh, and here's our electrical pouch. Not sure what that is, but it's die cut. Everything seems to be cut really well in this. I like that. Here's our battery pack, and we have wires in here. This looks like, oh, that looks like it's going to be like a metal hanging light of some sort. Some more either connectors or flower pots or something that's going to be lit up. maybe these are the hanging lamps that will actually light up within the display. So once again, I like the packaging on this. It looks like everything is well done. It even comes with some tweezers here, a small screwdriver. So it looks like everything is included. We have this bag here. This looks like maybe it might be like a flower box or some sort of a window box of some sort. I'm not sure, but it feels like wood, and it seems to be painted. And once again, the cuts on these are really nice. It doesn't look like there's any sanding that's going to be required in any way. And everything's clearly labeled too with each bag, so I really like that. And here's another set of wood. So this will build something. More nicely cut pieces. Once again, seems painted already. I suppose you could change the color if you wanted, but they look very well done. Oh, okay, here's our bundle of, I'm assuming this is gonna be the structure of our entire flower shop. And we can see the wood is die cut here, laser cut, I should say. And it looks very well cut. I mean, it doesn't look like there's gonna be burrs or anything. And this is like a hard piece of plastic that has some, I don't know, a texture on it of some sort. But I'm gonna assume, I'm not gonna open this whole package here, but this seems to be like the base, the walls, the interior, windows, and so on. So this, I think, is the structure, and it looks like we have some colored paper in here with some leaf cutouts. Here's some materials, some more paper. So this, I guess, is gonna build our structure. This looks smaller than a 1/12 scale. I'm gonna check the outside of the box before we're done here and find out what the scaling is. But I'm guessing it's smaller than 1/12. So then we have paint. It looks like just regular acrylic paint. I didn't see anything listed about oil paint. So we have a dark blue, light brown, dark brown, and like a terracotta sort of color. So we have our paints included. And here we have our glue. Now I usually use a dedicated glue. I like a very specific tacky glue when I work on my stuff. And it's been a long time since I put a kit together that had different glue, but this doesn't really have a label on it to say exactly, but it just says after using clean nozzle with a dry cloth. So that's about it. So I'm assuming it will work for everything in here. And now we have, this says Raffi Locker G148. I'm not exactly sure what that is, but it looks like a small, maybe, I don't know, for plants of some sort, since this is a flower shop. But it looks like everything is included. Once again, it's not paper. I think this is kind of like a plastic, but it's die cut really well. Once again, the cut looks really good. And then we have this mesh here that I'm assuming is for the doors. So that's a packet of that. Oh, this is nicely done. Okay, so I'm guessing this is our outside windows. I don't see any clear plastic film that will go over these, but perhaps it's in one of these and I just actually can't see it. So I don't want to go into each one of these bags, but I'm assuming somewhere in here. Okay, I don't feel it in this one, but will be plastic that goes with these. I'm not really sure, but this does look like the outside. That would be the glass dome or the glass front of the entire shop. And I see some signage on there too. So once again, very well cut. Now we have a page here. Now this is not perfed or die cut at all. So I'm assuming all of these pieces are going to have to be cut out by hand. But this appears to be the garden instruments. Our shovel head, our scissor, or clippers, bigger clippers, saw. So I'm guessing that's what we use for that. And then we have some artwork, it looks like, some flower box fronts, and then some flower containers, it appears on here. So that's that. And, oh, look at this. Oh, now these are nice. Now these are pre-printed. I can see they're die cut all the way through. And you can see the design of the plant, and then there's a cut just inside of it. So these, it looks like, will peel out already cut. So that's going to save a lot of time in cutting all of these out because they're pre-cut. And they look very nicely cut. Even the grass over here, all of that is cut. So these should just pop right out to be able to use. Very nice. And then this is our final piece. Well, we have two. So looks like here, oh, okay. So I believe this is the inside floor. We'll probably have to cut that out and glue it down. As well as walls, wallpaper, maybe some flower pots. We have a cork board with some photos on it. More artwork over here to hang up within the shop. On the back side, okay, so we have a brick wall. And I'm guessing these might be colors of some of the flower boxes or something along those lines. It does look like all of these will have to be cut out by hand, though. But they're all labeled really well, so it shouldn't be too hard to find exactly where they go. And then our final piece in here, from what this looks like, it looks like this is just my painting chart. This is telling me paint this color, paint this piece, this color, this piece, this color. So I believe this is just telling us what colors to use our paint with. Picture for reference only. So yeah, this appears to be quite a big fold out. So I think this is telling us what colors to paint certain pieces. So I don't think these are supposed to be cut out per se. I don't know. Well, we'll find out when we go through the instructions. So that's everything in our kit. It's quite extensive. I'm surprised, and I am very pleased with the cutting on this. The die cuts seem to go all the way through. Everything seems packaged really well, all inclusive with all the supplies we need. And it doesn't look like there's going to be a lot of hand sanding or finishing, or although, in fact, I just noticed, look at that, there's even a small emery board included here in case you do need to sand off some parts. So they truly thought of everything in this, and our greens and so on. So that's it. This was Happy Corner, Emily's Flower Shop. We unpackaged it together. Now we know what's inside. And if I ever get to really start getting it put together, I will try to share some of that with you as well. Thanks for joining me. Make sure you can follow me on Facebook at Itty Bitty Minis. You can find me on YouTube at Gina Holland. And you can see my website at Itty Bitty Minis by Gina. And that shows all of my products that I've made that are up for sale. So thanks for watching. And remember, creators always have a messy desk.